Hello, everyone. I'm Nora Walks in Spirit, and it's a little bit blurry and a little bit quiet and a little bit vibrations of light energies that's coming through today. I have this whole new storybook of a high new energy coming in, and it's about going to Alaska. It's about going on to a journey of a lifetime. And that's why I have this vibration of golden, peaceful energy, as the infinite masters are going to be welcoming us on summer solstice. It's going to be a soul journey of a lifetime aboard the Celebrity cruise ship on June 18th to the 25th. That's covering the summer solstice. We're going to be in absolute luxury and sailing on the crystallizing, magnetizing waters for 7 days as we embark at Vancouver, BC, and begin our journey of oneness, of an opening master message that I'm going to be giving on the very first evening on board the ship. And these golden energies, these higher vibrations of Gaia's plant kingdom, animal kingdom, water kingdom, where the infinite masters will be connecting into all crystal hearts and minds that will be reunited through the bounty of Gaia's kingdoms and elements, which we will be embracing each day and infusing all night while we are sleeping beneath the stars of Alaska. And just vision passing by the glaciers and the ice-capped mountains of absolute peace, and grace, and harmony. The golden sunshine reflects across the ocean and across the waters. On board this luxury ship, we will be watching along the water's edge beside us of the bears, the eagles, the wildlife. Also, the eagles, the seals, and the whales that will be appearing in pods in any now moment for us to sigh and just breathe in their wonder as they move up and down into the water.
The bald eagles will be speaking to Father Sky. The
whales will be diving deep below the waters to touch the heartbeat of Mother Earth. We will be receiving the glistening, shimmering essence of all that is dancing upon us as we are floating into reality on this luxury liner, enjoying the tranquilities of the spa room, of the yoga room, of the libraries on board, the fine dining, eloquent meals that will be prepared by top-line chefs, maybe sitting in a steam room in the afternoon or in the early morning. This ambiance of the pampering chefs of their eloquent foods will just be a part of all the exquisite vibrations of love that you'll be receiving both on board the ship and surrounding in the skies and on the waters. This is a dream of a lifetime floating on this paradise ship with many shops and swimming pools, or maybe the outdoor lawn facility where you can just sit on a lawn chair and gaze up at the stars at night, meditate into oneness of all that is occurring and all that the infinite all wants to blanket us with each night in the beauty of infinite peace. I will be teaching on the second day. We will be heading through the icy strait passageway and docking in our first port called Huna, and to revel into the history of the Tlingit Indians. There'll be freshly grilled salmon or feast on sumptuous crab meat as we take a walk through the town, enjoying some of the shops there in that port or take an excursion for the day, hiking into the woods, or perhaps we take a boat excursion out to see those orca and humpback whales and seals on a pre-booked boat excursion. For there will be 2 whale excursions that I will be going on, and will be happy to have you join me. We're getting ready for solstice on the 2nd day, while on the waters and exploring the history of the town. And then on the 3rd day of the cruise, being June 21st of summer solstice, we will be arriving directly in front of the massive Hubbard Glacier, a 30-story building above the waterline, spreading about 76 miles across and 7 miles wide. We will be witnessing the calving of the falling ice onto the waters. And I will be calling in the Infinite Masters on that solstice morning in our first morning event or second morning event. And then once again, we will be gathering in the evening for an activation on solstice and an integration of the crystal consciousness and of the crystal holograms around each and every one of you on board. Iramania, these infinite activations will be one-on-one, standing in a circle in the hoop of oneness. And I will be standing on that open deck, bringing in the sequences of light crystal codes into each and every one of you who is joining me on the spectacular solstice journey of taking your soul to the highest journey ever in a lifetime. The misty cool air that we will be breathing in from the glacier and from the waters on that entire day in front of the Hubbard Glacier and into the evening will enhance and purify all aura fields to begin building the crystallist formation of your own hologram. And each day and all night, you will be enjoying the luxury liner of the spas, the fine gourmet dining, exercising if you wish to move around into the workout areas or jog or swim. And then, of course, we have the evening entertainment shows. You'll sit back and just enjoy the entertainment or the quietness of sitting under the stars. It's all there. And the wildlife that will appear along the shoreline and in the lush green islands that we pass, or maybe you take a hike into one of those excursions that you choose, will further open up your hearts and minds to the wonders of the kingdoms that are also transforming into crystal vibrations of oneness, greeting us along the way. There will be various excursions that will be available through the cruise ship people. And in the evening of solstice, I'm going to bring in a stronger infinite activation. It's going to move you into a higher level to integrate from all that we've been experiencing each day. 4 days of building an infinite momentum of magnetic vibrations into your soul, into your hearts and minds, to be rekindled, to be recharged, and to be reconnected to the crystallite beings. It's vast. It's shimmering. The whales are communicating, and they will be swimming along in pods near the ships and even on the excursions we take. The eagles will be calling out to us. Bear medicine will be there along the shoreline, bringing in the sacredness of your soul within heartbeat. And even as we arrive up into Juneau, a very large city, to spend the entire day out on the water, out and visiting the shops, enjoying the food and the culture and the history of that town, you'll come to know your footprints. You'll come to feel the heartbeat of Gaia. And then that evening, after being on Juneau for the whole day, we'll go up on the upper deck under the stars to be in quietness, to integrate with a channel from the masters of all that the whales were delivering us on our boat excursion, and everything that we absorbed on the waters, up close and personal with the whales, the seals, the bald eagles, and all kingdoms and crystal elements of the ice-capped mountains. The essence of your own divine I am presence will begin aligning, balancing, and integrating onto a whole new level of infinite oneness. In this 7-day excursion, we are floating on a cruise ship of luxury in the purest form of light crystal air that we will be breathing in and becoming oneness of, with these untouched crystal glaciers of light beings that'll be dancing on the waters and swimming in the cetacean masters of the whales. The grid systems of vast communications building around us each hour, as each and every one of you become more enlightened and intertwined of the reality of oneness to all kingdoms, to all elements, in a holographic field of who you truly are. Will be etched and imprinted around you for you to come into oneness of on your own sacred moment, sacred hour, sacred excursion. The infinite masters have asked me to call on those who are ready to evolve into such a heightened, powerful vibration of their own soul light journey on summer solstice. 7 days, 7 nights. And as we sail back to Vancouver, to the port that evening, the last night, I will be bringing in a stronger vibration of the ring of fire around everyone to enhance their holographic vibrational light crystal body. And we'll be interconnected with the kingdoms and elements that they've been absorbing and creating and building on the entire 7-day excursion. It's an excursion of going into the void, into the absolute stillness of light, with zero attachments to your energetic bodies. Your energetic minds will just be bathed of the beauty and the wonder of the Alaska coastline and the ocean. And you'll be stepping into the oneness vibration with me for 2 days, 2 nights of the conference that I will be holding the gatherings with you in the hoop of oneness. In this 3rd night, when we will bring home all of our soul journey vibrations that we've been seeing and elevating and sharing to one another, as we will try to be ready to transmit love, transfer the light within our bodies onto one another, and to soar into the element of a highest being when we disembark off the boat in Vancouver, ready to greet the world, all other people, that we see and greet and enjoy around us, that will step into our hologram of a chrysalis, of the highest light formation of who we will be. So yeah, this is a trip of a lifetime. Absolutely. This is a trip of transformation into a light vibration. Absolutely. And there is a wave of infinite intelligence that will become imprinted into all hearts and minds, into the aura fields that will be holograms of light intelligences ready to connect you into the beyond. You're darn right. It is. And Abadiya in Chichuruno, so you to know as you enjoy the ambience of luxury dining, spa days and nights, intoxicating beauty of Gaia and the infinite starlight nights. You will just know that you know this is more than just a cruise ship called the Eclipse. That's the ship of the Celebrity Cruise that we're on, the Eclipse. Imagine that. Going to the Hubbard Glacier on summer solstice. This is an infinite cruise into reality of knowing and becoming a soul-like crystal being of who you truly are, who's been waiting for lifetimes to become oneness of an infinite light being. New Chukobadana, and she to you know, yet you don't know. There will be native vibrational languages and heartbeats and drums and totem poles that we will be hearing and feeling of the ancestors. It's not just about the realms beyond the beyond. It is about the ancestors that are in footprints in the forests that we hike through or pass by of the islands. It is a heightened, exquisite energy. And so this is why the infinite masters have asked for the highest devotion that you take upon yourself to come on board this ship for 7 days with me and the infinite masters, and to feel the transformation that you will be going through, not just in the 3 days of the webinar that we're working together on, or the 2 days of whale excursions that we're going on, and I'll be channeling and bringing in the higher essence in all now moments with all the kingdoms and elements, that you will be up close and personal with me and with the kingdoms that appear to follow us along on this cruise. And so I'm wanting you to think about this, get a master message of your own while you're in stillness. Is this what you are called to do? Look up the Celebrity Cruise of the Eclipse, moving June 18th to June 25th up to Juneau, Alaska and back, and see if you are called. And then tap into my website, norwalksinspirit.com, and come on board. We'll see you real soon. Enjoy the videos, the clips that are here for you also, and the excursion will speak to you. And we'll talk real soon. Bye-bye. This is the new storybook adventure that will be of golden essence of realities. Bye-bye.